Hello, and welcome to the October edition of the Corporate ESG 5 and 5 podcast, the podcast in which we spend 5 minutes exploring the key ESG trends set to shape the market this month. I'm Pietro Stimamiglio from the Climate and ESG Capital Markets team here at NatWest, and I will be taking you through this month's key ESG focus. At the end of September 2022, the European Central Bank published further details on how it aims to gradually decarbonize the corporate bond holdings of its monetary policy portfolios on a path aligned with the goals of the Paris Agreement. One goal is to reduce the Eurosystem exposure to climate-related financial risk following the Governing Council's July 2022 decision to tilt the Eurosystem corporate bond purchases toward issuers with a better climate performance. Furthermore, these measures support the green transition of the economy in line with EU climate neutrality objectives. The decarbonization effort will rely on a climate scoring model that will be applied at the level of the individual issuer and combines the following three subscores. First, a backward-looking emission subscore, which is based on the issuer past emissions. This component looks at how companies perform compared with their peers in a specific sector, as well as compare with all eligible bond issuers. Those performing better receive a better score. Second, a forward-looking target subscore based on the objective set by the issuer to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions in the future. Companies with more ambitious decarbonization targets receive a better score, so to provide an incentive to reduce their emissions. Last, a climate disclosure subscore based on the assessment of the issuer's reporting of greenhouse gas emissions. Those issuers with high quality transparency receive a better score. In turn, this incentivizes bonds issuers to improve their climate-related disclosures. In practice, climate scores will affect the issuer's relative weighting in the benchmark, guiding the Eurosystem ongoing reinvestment purchases of corporate bonds. This is expected to result in the purchase of more bonds issued by companies with good climate performance and fewer bonds from those issuers with a poor climate performance. Additionally, the Eurosystem will use the climate score to adjust the bids in the primary market to favor issuers with a better climate performance and to impose maturity limits on bonds from lower scoring companies. With regards to other central bank operations, the Eurosystem will take the climate score into account in all purchases of corporate bonds, whether under the Corporate Sectors Purchase Program, CSPP, or the Pandemic Emergency Purchase Program, PEP. However, it is worth pointing out that the overall volume of corporate bond purchases will continue to be determined solely by monetary policy considerations, and the general eligibility criteria for corporate bond purchases remains unchanged at this point. The ECB has also reiterated that climate scores and the methodology used to calculate them will be reviewed regularly and may evolve to account for new developments in terms of data, models, regulation, and risk assessment capabilities. So the natural question here is when this will become fully operational. The ECB stated that it will start tilting the Eurosystem corporate bond holdings as of October 2022 and will publish climate-related information as of the first quarter of 2023. Although here note that the scores themselves will not be publicly disclosed. Then regular reporting is expected to continue detailing the progress towards alignment with the goals of the Paris Agreement. Of course, we will continue to follow this important development and provide further updates as additional information is released. Thanks for listening to this month's Corporate ESG 5 and 5. I hope you found it useful. As always, please be sure to check out our monthly newsletter linked in the description for more on the key ESG trends shaping the market this month. And if you like this episode, please follow the channel and click on the notification bell so you can get future episodes as soon as they get released. Thanks again and see you next time.